Hello, is anybody in the room? I'll give it a few more minutes, see if anybody shows up. So yeah, we're going to discuss Nature Boy and the wives. I'm not planning on being long on here tonight just because I had a long day and I kind of needed a break today from Nature Boy, but I'm kind of curious as to what's been going on. And so yeah, and also I just wanted to come on to hi Lisa, how are you? I just wanted to come on to do the $25 Walmart gift card random giveaway. This isn't the $50 Walmart gift card that we're giving away, but that's going to be on March 1st still. Hi Raina. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to just go over and talk about Nature Boy. Can everybody hear me okay? I'm doing good. It's been a long day. I'm like really tired. Okay, good. You can hear me. Awesome. Okay, so what do you guys? Well, I don't really have any tea because what's been going on is that I needed a break from Nature Boy today. He has been like, I don't know. I have been so stressed out about him so bad the last few days. And I thought, okay, well, today I'm just going to take a break and I'm going to go out and I'm going to do something and take my mind off of it. And then I thought, well, it was kind of weighing heavy on me today that I was feeling like the wives are somehow, I feel like the wives were involved in what's going on with Malia and her condition. I feel like that they, did you guys see the video where he had Malia sitting right next to him on the couch and he was sitting there and calling her every name in the book. And I'm going to try to find that video and I'm going to try to post it. But he was calling her every name in the book. And she just sat there and she looked like she was ready to cry. And he was calling her a whore, a hoe, everything. I mean, it was bad. And then towards the end of the video, he was saying how he was telling the other wives that were sitting around how she was misbehaving and needed to be punished. And so somehow I just feel like those wives were involved in the abuse. I feel like that. And the sisters, they did a video yesterday with someone, I can't remember who it was, but I think they did another video. And they said that they feel like the wives were involved. The other wives were involved in what happened to Malia. And that Nature Boy, he didn't do it alone. So, and I'm thinking that maybe, maybe that, I don't know. It's just sad. And I don't know. So I was trying to just take a break from all this today and not kind of dwell too much on this because it's just driving me crazy. So I just basically wanted to come on here tonight and do the giveaway. But it seems like, and I was only going to do it just for the ones that showed up tonight for the live. So we have 2 people tonight in the live. So the winner is going to be probably between two people. So that's narrows it down pretty good. No, I don't think I'm gonna in any way be in any danger. I am not scared of him in any way. I cannot stand him. Like I just ew. And I don't think those wives, I think they're being forced to do what they're doing, what they did to Malia. And I just feel like they were involved in it somehow. And then locking her up in the closet. And I just don't understand why she's going back. And it's just so stressful. When you think about it, it's like, why would you want to go back? Why do you want to go back to that? Yes. Yeah. It's sad. I don't know. But yeah, I hate to. Hi, Raina. How are you? Yeah. So there was a video then, Lisa, that where it shows that they were involved in it. I know that they're Velvet. She was involved in it because he made him fight on the beach. But other than that, um, the only really thing that made me think that was just that one video where Nature Boy was sitting on the couch and just, yelling at her. Did you see that video by any chance? And I don't know if he was drunk or what was going on, but it was horrible. Like I wanted to sit there and cry because that she just looked pitiful. And then the way he was telling the wives at the end of the video how she needed to be punished because she was misbehaving. And so I know they were involved in it. It's disgusting. It's sad. So I didn't really have any tea tonight. What Velvet was like? Yeah. I didn't see it, but I heard that she was spilling some more tea. So did she was she coming out with any more information? I don't think that Velvet is going to let's see. I don't think Velvet's going to say too much because she's could be implicated into a lot of stuff. So I think she's trying to keep her mouth shut. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's see. I shared the link if somebody wants to oh, she did. Oh, really? Well, I'm going to have to watch that then. Let's see. I'm going to share this. I'm going to share the link if anybody wants to come up. This is the first time I'm using StreamYard. So I'm still trying to get used to it. And I'm so confused by all of it. Let's see. Do you think she's going to talk? I don't know. Because you know what, though? I'm thinking that there's a lot of stuff, a lot of crimes they've been committing, and she's been involved in a lot of it. And oh, really? Wow. I'm gonna have to watch it. But I just don't see her telling everything. I think there's a lot of stuff she's done. I think that I think she was involved in well, I mean, she pretty much admitted to it, but when Nature Boy took Shiva's virginity, I don't think that it was just them all having sex. I think that he raped her. In my opinion, I think he raped her, and I think Velvet helped him. Do you guys know anything about that? Yeah, that's just sad. And I don't even I hope that Velvet or Malia doesn't go back. I'm just so scared for her. This is crazy. I wish that the sisters could do something to stop it from happening. I think that they were going. I think there was a lady yesterday when they were um, doing and I think she was doing they were doing an interview, and I think the lady was trying to help the sisters and give some advice on how to that maybe she can prevent her from going back over there. Hi, High Priestess. They are doing, did you hear that they're doing something? I mean, are they actually going to do it though? I mean, do they have a good plan? Because I've been totally out of the loop today. So I'm basically doing this to see if I can get some information on what you guys may have heard today going on, because I went out, I left, and I just wanted to take my mind off of it today. And because I'm scared to death for her. Like, I start shaking when I think about Malia. No, and I think a lot of people has went to the police and they won't do anything. I mean, this is her life. She must not care anything about her life at all. But yeah, I didn't even want to be on here too long discussing them. I just wanted to see if anybody's heard anything today or kind of what's going on, because I was trying to not come home and have to watch videos about it, just to see if there's any major updates or anything on Malia, if she's went back, and what you guys think about, the other wives' involvement, because I was thinking about that today, and it just, I mean, that is so sickening how bad they treated her when she was there. And then all of a sudden they're just so nice to her. Yeah, it does, High Priestess. I'm not afraid of him, Lisa. I wish I could just have 5 minutes with him, just to tell him what I think about him. I really do. I'm so disgusted. I don't even know what to do with myself half the time just thinking about him. Oh. So yeah, basically I just thought, okay, I'll come on, see if anybody's heard anything, see what you guys think about the wives, this, and do this giveaway. I really want to go see what Malia had to say, or not Malia, but Velvet. I wanted to see what she had to say. But hey, Real Talk, how are you? Have you been able to figure out this StreamYard? I thought I would just give it a little try tonight and see if I could figure it out. And because I was doing a giveaway anyway, so. And I sent a link. I was going to see if anybody would like kind of join me to see how that works, because I'm so new to all this. Let's see. Did you guys get the link I sent? Oh wow, Lisa. That's horrible. Was he in any kind of a cult, or was he just abusive, or hey Sasha. I need to be writing your guys' names down when you guys enter the chat room. Let's see. I already have a lot of you guys written down. Let's see. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and do this. So Rain, did you guys didn't get the, let's see. And I don't even see it here in the chat either. Let's see. Oh, really? Real talk? Wow. See, that's what I was telling everybody too, that I kind of just went out today and just to take my mind off of it. But it's hard to do, especially, and I don't even know that girl. I don't know her, but it kills my soul that I know she's going back there. Exactly, Lisa. Yes. You're right there. Abusive guys are abusive, but guys are stronger than women. Exactly. He needs to be scared. You know why? Because Nature Boy knows that the only reason why he's doing this with Malia is because he knows that if he doesn't get her under his thumb, and to where, because he knows that if he lets her stay in the hospital too much longer or doesn't put an end to her being around her sisters and her family, that she's going to start talking. She's going to start getting her mind right. Okay, Real Talk says her family is trying to get her, and that's good. And you know what? Where I live, you have to you literally, and this is so stupid, you have to go and you have to get a form and have a doctor fill out the form and then take the form to the judge. Now, my problem with all that is how are you going to get a form from a doctor when you can't even get the person to go in to see a doctor? I hope that works, because he's got something, a stronghold over her. And unless a judge steps in, she's not going to come out of this. And that's what I'm so stressed out about, because I know if she goes back there, as bad as she is, it's going to kill her. She's going to, and why would he want her to come over there? And if he takes possession of her, and even if she does die over there, he could have her write out statements saying, oh, well, if something happens to you, then we need you to write out statements saying that, that they can't do an autopsy on you. And so he's got so much control over her. But by just keeping her away from her family and keeping her family at bay, he is able to do that. And then that's how he can bring her back there and keep her mouth shut, so she's not running her mouth and telling everything that's going on there. And he's thinking at the same time, if she does die or something happens to her, it's okay because the family won't be able to do an autopsy. We can have it to where we're allowed to bury it, have her buried, and that the family can't be involved. And I'm thinking that that's what's going to happen. Let's see. Okay, let me send it again. Okay, did you get it? The rain? Because everybody's saying that they can't see that. She's not going anytime soon. I hope not, Ginger. I really hope not. Is he still going to send one of the wives over there to like be with her until okay, let me see what this one says. You have to file to be their guardian ad litem in an emergency situation where they are mentally okay. Well, yeah, there is definitely, I mean, her life is literally in danger. Oh yeah, real talk. Mama, what was her name? Because I didn't do too much studying about her. Oh, can you see it? Okay. So, Rain, are you able to click on that link? Let's see. I don't think that. See, yeah, right here's. Are you able to click on the link and like come into the stream? Yeah. Yep. I've seen a couple of videos on her, but I mean, how long ago was that? Real talk. I'm all stressed out about it. I don't know. It's sad. Okay. Let me see. Okay, Tanisha, let's see if I can figure out how to add you. Let me see. Okay. Add to stream. Oh, okay. I think I did it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
I'm new to this. I'm still figuring it out. So you got to
You're
be
good.
patient with me.
No, you're fine. My name is Tanisha. Please don't go because that's what's her name? What's the name? I now know her as Tanisha. That's the girl's real name.
Mm-hmm.
What's the bullshit name Nature Boy gave her? I just forgot it that fast.
Is it is it
Malia.
Malia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tanisha's her real name.
I
That's
thought
why,
that was,
yeah.
yeah, that's her real name.
Okay, so I just got to get this out. Okay, I'm so
Uh-huh.
sorry.
Oh
And
no.
please pardon my voice, by the way.
Oh no, you're fine.
All hell has broke loose.
Mm-hmm.
Nature Boy thought he was going to do her like he would in disregard, just throw her away like trash like he does with everyone else.
Oh
But
yeah.
by the time she was back home, by the time she got to the hospital, it hit him what can come out.
Exactly.
That's the reason why he's in a rush to hurry up and get her back, but it's too late.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, like her family said, the doctors don't even know what she has. What
Exactly.
she
She could have
what she has,
cancer.
it's not cancer. So much has set in her body. If you look at Zoka and her, they were the last two to arrive there, correct?
Mm-hmm. I believe so.
If you look at them, they both looked sick, quickly. They arrived around the same time. So
Mm-hmm.
in my personal opinion, they've been over in that camp cooking up, mixing up, mix matching and mutating STDs, and it's all like they've been used to it. Like in
Mm-hmm.
my opinion, Nature Boy is the host. You get what I mean? On some,
Exactly.
and what happens is Zoka looks sick as hell too. And it's those two girls, when they came over there, they quickly deteriorated from what was already there. Zoka is sick too.
Yeah.
She looks, you can look at her. Her eyes are swollen. Her skin has changed. Even her hair has changed so
Mm-hmm.
quickly.
Yeah.
What now? I don't know if I should spoil it for you what Velvet said in her live.
Go ahead, because I'm probably not going to watch it tonight because I'm sick. I've been sick the last few days over this.
Like I don't know, I feel crappy. But Velvet, all of a sudden, I want you to pay attention because I never was a Velvet hater, but I see the game.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, Velvet wants to come out. She says the first time she left, she got tested, she had nothing. The second time she left, she got tested. The last time she left, she got tested, and all of a sudden she had chlamydia. This is what she's saying:
Mm-hmm.
trichomonas and BV, a bacterial vaginal infection. So wait a minute, Velvet. Why are you saying this? You weren't going to say a word, but now all of a sudden, Malia's in the hospital. You're a smart woman, okay? And this thing has bothered me, like how you say it bothers you. So wait a minute. Now Malia's in the hospital. That girl's close to death. She
Mm-hmm.
really is. And you mean to tell me now all of a sudden you just want to confess to certain STDs because she's getting out? They're worried about the HIV thing coming out. And I have a feeling it is going to come out.
Mm-hmm.
There's such a stigma around HIV. They don't mind saying that, oh, other STDs, but they're also worried about the HIV. And I think that Velvet, please forgive me, is like getting out in front of it, like, oh, I only have XYZ. You get what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And
Yeah.
so, but if it comes out that Malia, I have a feeling her family is going to talk because her health is too bad. They're going to start talking even more, as they should.
Yeah.
Expose it all. But I
Exactly.
noticed what they're doing. They're trying to get out, before whatever really she has. You got to remember a year, like a while, like 2 years ago, Nature Boy admitted to having, what is it? It begins with an H. I'm so sorry.
Herpes.
Not herpes.
Um,
Hepatitis. By
hepatitis. Yeah.
Go ahead. So all of a sudden, what happened with the hepatitis? You don't hear anything about that from these people. Do you get
Mhm.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
believe that Velvet is playing a game. The way she talks about the women is as if she's still there. You get what I mean? She's still there
Mm-hmm.
mentally. She's still holding on. Why? And she's like, well, I'm not going to see Malia. That's not my problem. That's not my business. Listen, you guys are from the same place and you guys can heal together. How beautiful would that be?
Yeah.
You fought this girl, this woman, on behalf of this sick demonic man. This
Mm-hmm.
girl, I really have a bad, eerie feeling about Malia. I really do. I
Me too.
really do. So I'm so sorry. I don't mean to like call your show and take over. I've been over here like going through.
No.
I'm listening to stuff. I'm like, they're worrying about certain details coming out in regards to this girl's health. Now, her family, they've given enough information that's heartbreaking. Damaged ribs, shifted organs that can only come
Yeah.
from trauma. He's been body beating that girl. And that's the reason why I look at Velvet funny because I'm like, Velvet, she's been abused the same, if not worse than you, because you're not the one laid up in the hospital. The doctors can't even operate on her the way they need to get all of that fluid out of her because of how frail and damaged she is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And
So it's like, go
my
ahead.
thing about Velvet is that Malia is nothing to her. Velvet has set herself up as she thinks of herself as on Nature Boy's level. like as a goddess, and that they're just the little minions. And she hates Malia, and I believe she was involved right along with the other wives in abusing her.
I agree.
And
I
I was always looking at Velvet, or yeah, Velvet sideways. I just, ugh.
she's a female version. She knows
Are you there? I think we got disconnected. Oh wow. Let's see. And she had that bruise on her back, and now she's being drained from. Yeah,
you can hear me now.
yeah. Are you
Oh,
there?
I'm so
Okay.
sorry. Yeah.
No, no, that's okay.
Velvet, let me tell you, when you listen to Velvet, because you're a smart woman, she literally tells him nothing would nothing that's happening now would have happened if you had to just listened to me. So
Exactly.
don't be abused. In other words, what she's saying is, nature boy, don't be abusive in your way, be abusive in my way. You see
Mhm.
that?
Yeah.
Sick.
And then she
And
was, have you ever heard her say, and I don't mean to cut you off, but
no,
she was saying in one of her videos, I know I punched and hit a lot of people or something
yeah,
along those lines.
that she did.
She was right. She is like right next to Nature Boy in everything he does. And
And
she's involved in it. When he rapes someone, she's right there with him, helping him do it.
I
And in
agree.
my
And
opinion,
remember, Nature Boy said, "If I go down, you go down." Didn't he say that?
oh yeah, and that's what I'm thinking. Like everybody thinks that Velvet's going to say a whole. I mean, she's when she gets mad, she'll probably run her mouth and say a whole lot of stuff. But
But you got
there's a whole
she.
lot she ain't going to say.
But you're a smart woman. I want you to think about this. She said, she dangled it around. Oh, I've had STDs. Everyone there has STDs. But now all of a sudden, when this girl is in the hospital in this sick condition, now all of a sudden she wants to say, "Oh, I had chlamydia, BD, and trichomonas." Wait a minute, Velvet. Are you sure that's all you have? But she's distancing herself, if you
Mm-hmm.
get what I'm saying. What a
Mm-hmm.
coincidence when this girl's in the hospital, basically getting drained through tubes out of her back. Oh my
Yeah.
God. What a coincidence, Velvet. All of a sudden, oh, this is all I have. And she kept stressing it. Well, I'm good and everything else. Are you
Mm-hmm.
really, Velvet? Because I think that you guys planned on keeping this secret for a while. But with this girl having to go to the hospital, it disrupted all of y'all plans. And that's why Nature Boy's trying to get in front of it, trying to get her out of there. So it's like, she can die with him, like you said, instead of in the hospital. But it's too late, Nature Boy. They have her blood. They even sent her blood. The doctors had to send her blood to the CDC because this never been seen here. Her infection in her body is that bad.
That's horrible. I'm
And
telling
you
you.
know what I'm
And
also considering? The bite on her breast from Velvet.
Velvet, yeah, Velvet. Oh my God. I just,
That fight alone showed the kind of demon Velvet is.
the
No
fact,
offense.
yeah.
Please forgive me. When the girl was trying to have a heart-to-heart, sister-to-sister conversation with her after the fight, look at Velvet's
Look at
face and
Velvet's
how demonic
face.
she looked.
Oh my God. Yeah. I was like, she was like trying to tell, trying to
She's
just
like, we're
calm
from the
things
same
down.
place. We're gonna be sisters. I don't care about anything. And Velvet is sitting there looking at her viciously, like,
Uh-huh.
you're not gonna disrespect me. You're not. She is Nature Boy. There has also been exposed a lot of fraud going on. A lot of fraud that they're going down. And it took for this girl, unfortunately, to end up in poor health
Mm-hmm.
for it to come out. It that's what it took. It's so sad. It's heartbreaking. I've been
It
thinking
is.
of her nonstop. That's why I've been calling her by her birth name more. You know what I mean? Tanisha.
I think we all should. I think we
Yeah,
all should call
Tanisha's
her
her
by
name.
her first name.
her real name, not that made up bullshit that came from that demon, because
Yeah.
she's under his rule. All he's doing is working her over psychologically, to try to get her to come. And he might do even more harm to her if she
Yeah.
goes there.
Yeah.
So I don't mean this. I don't mean to go ahead. I'm sorry. What were you gonna say?
I just think that I hope, I hope that her sisters are able to stop her from going back. Like you said, I hope it is too late. I hope that he can't in any way get her back over there, because the only thing that is going to happen is she's going to die, and he's going to cover it up because he's going to have it all. He's going to have her signing all kinds of papers, no autopsies, no having her body transported back to the States. He's going to have her buried wherever they are.
I'm good. Can I tell you something?
Mm-hmm.
And this, I'm scared. I don't want to say it because I don't want to put this on this girl. I've been feeling like this all day. I'm so sorry. There's a chance she might die here.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. This girl's only 23. I'm not wishing that on her. I want her to pull through. I swear.
Yeah.
Another family has come out. She has like a older cousin. She basically calls her auntie because of the age difference.
Mm-hmm.
And the older cousin even gave more information. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
This girl's in bad shape. No, this girl is in bad shape. They can't even do the needed surgery to get all of that infection out of her because of her frail, how vulnerable she is physically.
Mm-hmm. And the sad thing is that if she does, God forbid, pass away here, she is going to pass away with still under his mind control, and not knowing how much her family, and I'm sure her sisters just loves her, and she's not going to know that. She's going to be thinking probably about is him.
Carbonation doesn't operate with just one. It's a collective effort. They all collectively broke her down and then mocked her. Yeah. He feeds off of them and they feed off of him, but they all collectively ganged up on her. She was outnumbered. Imagine living that way and you're surrounded. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If you dare to speak up, everyone jumps on you. They make you feel it. She's been worked over psychologically. I don't think anyone could possibly stand that type of psychological warfare.
Yeah.
And spiritual warfare. And that's and then on top of that, the sexual abuse, the physical abuse. They broke her down. And I'm praying I'm praying to God that the feeling that I have, I hope the doctors can they're being patient with her. Of course, they have no choice. They've been giving her antibiotics and it's not even working. Mm-hmm. That's why such a sick feeling. It's not even funny.
Yeah, I had too. Sick. I felt like sick to my stomach. Literally,
it's
every day for a few days now.
Yeah, like you it's like you want to cry, but you can't. You're emotional, you're angry, you want to fight nature boy and shit. I'm like, give me like a whole bunch of gloves to put on. I'll swing on this bitch because he's destroying these people. I'm so sorry.
And they put it on and nobody stops it. Nobody freaking stops it. That is it's like, I'm telling you, I've been crying over this. This is killing me because like, he will put this on video for everybody to see. And it's like, the police won't stop it. The FBI, the FBI is watching him. Why won't they go in there and do something with him?
That's an interesting question. He's been doing this for a while. I just think that with Malia, a whole lot is going to come out that he can't stop. See, when he sent her back just to throw her away, he didn't think about the possibilities of what can come out, and a lot has already come out,
Mm-hmm.
and that exposes what goes. I mean, her ribs are damaged, her
Mm-hmm.
organs have shifted. That
Yep.
comes from being body beaten. Do you
Yep.
get what I mean? Being
By
body
more
slammed.
than just Nature Boy. I'm sure Nature Boy could do that all by himself, but they were all involved in it.
I
And I was
believe
just
that
saying, did you
Velvet.
see that? Did you see that video where he was sitting there calling Malia every name in the
I
freaking book?
saw that. I saw
Yeah.
that.
And
If
at the
I
end of the video, he was telling the wives she's been disrespectful or something to that nature, or misbehaving, and she needs punished. We have to punish her, or she needs to
they
be
all
punished.
participated in the torture of her, they tortured
Mhm.
her.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was torture, physical, psychological torture. And 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 I believe personally that's one of the major contributing factors why Velvet left, because she knew that something was going to fold. Do you get what I
Exactly.
mean?
Yeah.
Lot. So it wasn't like, oh my God, with Velvet, I don't think it had too much to do with him beating her. I think that she knew
No.
that something was going to happen that was going to expose
Yeah,
everything.
because she is going to be held just equally, because everything he's doing, she's doing it too, right
Yes.
alongside of him. And she
Yeah.
left to save her own butt.
See, with that fight with her and Tanisha didn't want to fight her. She didn't want to. But this girl,
No.
Velvet, was so hell bent on hurting this girl
Mm-hmm.
that she tried to hit her with a tiki torch, and she bit her into her flesh. And that's when Malia realized that she was in danger. That's when she really defended herself. But
Mm-hmm.
all of that is recorded. The
Yep.
abuse of her from so many different people, them laughing about her weight loss. You know. So I
But she
pray to
had her
God.
head buried in the sand too, didn't she?
She
I
what?
mean, how she had her head buried in the sand for a minute there, didn't she?
Who?
Like
Which one?
pushing her head into the sand. Velvet doing that to Malia, or
Malia whipped her ass. I have to give Malia
yeah,
credit.
she did.
But Velvet fought her real dirty like a demon.
Did.
You can't
And at
undo
one point,
that.
she had her head down into the sand.
Yes, she did. Once that girl realized that Velvet was looked like she was trying to kill her,
Mm-hmm.
that's when the
Exactly.
girl began to defend herself, and
Yep.
she whipped her ass. And
Yep.
I'm just pray to God. I don't like this feeling. I don't like the feeling that I have. I do not want this girl to go out like this. I do
Mhm.
not. I'm not wishing or hoping. It's just a feeling that I have when I listen to her family and they speak on the condition that she's in. You
Yeah.
know, it's just like, dear God, please give this woman a second chance. She made a mistake, and
Yeah.
it shouldn't cost her life.
No.
Sorry, that she made a mistake. It should not cost her life.
Yep.
I'm sorry. So I should go. I'm so sorry. Shout out to your chat room. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you. Thank you for
It
joining.
bothers me so much, and I'm just like, I'm listening. I'm looking at everyone try to, Velvet included, try to hurry up and clean their hands
Mm-hmm.
of what is going on and what is about to come out, because
Yep.
it's going to come out. Her family is angry. One, like her cousin, like auntie, said that they're willing to have somebody sitting at the hospital in case somebody from Carbonation tries to take her away. So they're serious. You get what
Yeah.
I mean?
And you know what? They have everybody on their side too, and that we're all on their side.
Yeah.
We're not
I'm just,
alone.
I think I know what made me emotional. If you could ever, if you can stomach it, look at the video of when Tanisha first went there.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Beautiful,
Mhm.
happy,
Yeah.
smiling.
A beautiful smile.
And what has it been, a little over a year, and she's been what she's been reduced to skin and bones and
Mhm.
frail and looking like, and she always spoke on body pains, and my God, the girl broken ribs and shifted organs, and then a bad infection from an untreated STD.
Mm,
So
yeah.
I shout out to you. I don't want to take up your time. I'm so sorry.
Thank you for
Um,
joining.
and shout out. I just want everybody to peep game, and I believe that righteousness is about to take over. If you get what I
Mhm.
mean. I think the
Exactly.
family is mad as hell. They see that nature and how dirty Nature Boy is and what he's trying to do. He wants to. I'm so scared. I pray to God she doesn't go back because he wants to silence her. And I
Mhm.
don't put anything past that man. I don't.
Yep. Nope, me either. He's evil
He's pure evil. So I'm
on
not going to
all
stand.
levels.
That's why I question what really happened to Zoka's baby, because that man is demonic, and I don't put
Oh,
nothing past him.
yeah. What do you think? What? I don't know.
I
I have the
something
same
all I
feeling.
know is something doesn't add up. You get what I
No.
mean? Something
No.
doesn't add up with the story. I never relied on any of their stories, quote unquote. You get what I
Mhm.
mean? She's talking about what happened, but he's standing right there guiding
Oh,
her.
yeah. Yeah. And and I want to say this too before you go. I know that I know those wives have something to do with Tanisha, but the thing is, do we do we blame them, or do we look at them the same as we do her because they're brainwashed too? Or what are your thoughts on that?
Mm,
Because
mm.
this, a lot of people is looking at this, and a lot of people is going to feel one way or the other. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting. To be in a place like Carbonation, you can't have clean hands. They
No.
need dirt on you. You got to participate in some sort of demonic tyranny
Yeah.
in order to be there and remain there. So if even if the women are victims too, once you are have affected somebody's life to this degree, like Velvet, yes, Velvet is a victim, but I find that she's in fact a bigger victimizer than she is a victim.
I think Velvet is on Nature Boy's level as far as the
Yeah,
comic goes, because
you know
they
what?
have
And
and I did a video on this when if somebody's demonic possessed, like I believe they are. I believe that Satan, like God, he gives his angels different rankings. Satan does the same thing. He gives his demons rankings. And Velvet and Nature Boy, they have the same ranking.
yeah,
And it's not them, it's the demon that's in them.
and you know
You know
what?
what
You
I'm saying?
mentioned what they did to Sheba. If
Yeah.
you ever go back and look when Nature Boy, he's bragging about what he did to Ephraim. This was back when they were in Mexico,
Mm-hmm.
and first time she arrived, and what he described was rape.
Mm-hmm.
How she tried to get away from him, and I'm like, this man is describing rape. So I believe that he breaks the women spiritually and emotionally by sexually violating them.
Uh-huh.
I
And
believe.
Velvet, they always tell on each other. They tell on
Mhm.
themselves. And even Velvet, even she was telling what happened, what they did to Sheba.
Mhm.
She was saying that herself, and it was like, are you? I mean, I already kind of knew, and I'm wondering, do you think that he pimps those girls out, those wives, and or the girls that's, I mean, because we don't know who all is truly there, because we know he has like his little minion men that he treats like little soldiers, soldier boys. But then, like, do you think he maybe prostitutes them out too, or like some of the women there?
I believe he's done that from what I've seen with Aya.
Yeah.
when they were in Mexico, and Velvet's father and stepmother was there, and she went out and she was, you know, clean and she didn't have a smell on her and she was just out and about, just sitting there. I believe when they have run short on money, I believe he's done that with Aya. I
Mm-hmm.
really believe that. And that's based on what Pops said himself, that he believes, and he used to be a cop, that she was out there prostituting herself when they saw her. So
Yeah.
I believe that this man, I believe he's been he got worse with time once he fucked his own self over. Like they were in Mexico, but because of what he does, now they gotta flee. Every place they go, they gotta flee. And he's so defeated that it made him the demon he already was even worse, if you get what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So so much more is going to come out. A lot of disturbing shit has already come out, but even, and not just in regards to Tanisha,
Mm-hmm.
um just his daughter. I'm looking at what people are skipping over now. You see what I
Yeah.
mean? It's
Well,
like,
did
go ahead.
you see the video where he? Yeah, this was yesterday, and this had me so mad. He was saying, "Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have Malia come on here, and I'm gonna have her tell you guys herself. We have proof. We have this, and we have that, and to just so you know that the doctors are saying she doesn't have anything, and that she's fine. She's ready to go. You know,
I
I
saw
guess."
that. How
And
is it? Then
then
what?
people were
So
like,
how
"Show us
this
the
is why?
papers."
Mhm.
And he
That's
wouldn't.
impossible. I guess he's gonna have one of his what's his name? One of his dudes over there, True, or one of those dudes doctor up some false documents, because the
Mhm.
girl is very sick. And
Oh yeah.
STDs and are definitely on, untreated STDs are definitely on the table. And at the same time, that's when Velvet did the live stating that she had trichomonas, BD, no BV, excuse me. And what was the third one? Trichomonas and chlamydia.
But
But
yeah.
that's all she's saying. I don't think she's telling, I think she's a liar too.
Sure.
She's afraid that the truth is going to come out in regards to what this girl has, and everybody's then going to start looking at her. You get what I
Mm.
mean? So she's like, I'm just going to tell you I got this and I'm clean after that. You see what I mean? I've been treated, I'm clean. They're
Mm.
not really getting into detail. Like I said, from years ago, he admitted himself that he had hepatitis. How come no one's talking about that now? You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I just, I'm gonna continue to pray for Malia and send her. I said Malia, I mean Tanisha, and send her positive energy. I was listening to videos all day of her family, and especially that aunt. I could hear sorrow in her voice, and I'm
Mhm.
just like, God, please don't let this baby go out like this, because she's a baby. What do you know at 22 or 23? You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
I was. I'm telling you what. I was so done when I was. You don't have the mental. You know, that's an easy, good age for somebody
A
to
predator.
really get in there and mess with your head.
Yeah, he's for a predator, and it's like, you know what's interesting? The human brain doesn't fully function into an adult by the time we're 25. Ain't that something?
Mhm.
So I'm praying for her. I'm being optimistic. I'm kind of like preparing myself, but it's like
Oh
no
my
matter what,
gosh.
Nature Boy is done. Nature Boy is done. His whole thing is done.
I hope, but I, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't
You'll
think
see.
he's done. I think I hope he's done because oh, I don't know. And if people like us, we have to expose him, you know,
Yeah, but there's
because
so many foolish people in the world looking for a family that they will flock to that.
hmm
I'm gonna just put it to you like this: if they can't figure out what Malia has, right? These
yeah,
doctors, and they're it sounds fucked up, but it's the truth. Technically, those people should be quarantined by the U.S. government by the time they leave that goddamn carbonation. Technically,
Yeah.
because they
Yep.
don't know what it is, how it spreads, how you get what I mean. What they've been cooking up over there and shit. They don't have a clue. I always said that these people, including Velvet's ass, they should be technically quarantined before they come over in the U.S. population. I swear to God.
I'm telling you, well, she'll get into anything she can, and you can look at her and hear the stories about her, and you know what all she does.
I don't.
It's a
You
nasty
know,
little girl, I'll tell you.
she just might go ahead and start her own damn cult because Velvet is still the same.
Yeah,
She's
she's not going to change. And at first, I was thinking, well, hopefully, maybe she, maybe her family got a hold of her. Maybe she went to church because she was starting to talk about God. But then when she started bringing in, okay, I prayed to the universe and all this and that, and no,
astrology still. She
yeah,
still sounds like the
she's not
cult.
changed. She's still got some demon in her.
Yeah, yeah. So I thank you so much for having me on, and shout out to your chat.
Thank you. Thank
Continue to
you.
call her by her name, everybody in chat. Her name is Tanisha. Malia's name is Tanisha. So it's like, I guess we're putting, I don't know, the energy, I guess, out there. So it's like, so that curse of Malia can break, if you get what I'm saying, because that's a deep curse. She can't even remove it. She's not even aware of how sick she is right now. You get what I mean? So thank you so much, and I hope you. I'm going back to listening, and I hope somebody else comes up here I can listen
Me
to. Thank you
too.
guys so much for
Thank
having me.
you. You have
All
a
right,
good night.
you too. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Anybody else want to come up before I do the giveaway? Or does anybody else have anything they want to say about this little nature freak? Okay, predict what happens if Sunny goes there. Is there someone else that's thinking about going there? Because I haven't heard about this one. Nature Boy has, I think. Who's Sunny? Because I've been so stuck on Malia, or I'm sorry, we're not gonna call her Malia no more. We're gonna call her by her name, Tanisha. But who is Sunny? Finished the. Let me see. I'll put this one up here. Continue when they finish the. Oh wow. Okay. Auset said they will quarantine when they finish the diagnosis of Tanisha. I believe the authorities are checking on this, especially with all the other viruses. Wow. This is crazy. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna go. We've been on here, I think about an hour now. I know we're all worried about Tanisha, and we kind of, but I think we should just take the rest of this night and just relax and try not to stress out about it. And Sunny is on Nature Boy video. I have been trying to avoid him. How long has Sunny? Oh, is Sunny? Is he one of the carbonation members? Because the only ones I've been concentrating on these last. Oh, the older lady. Okay, all right. Because I didn't know her name because I've seen her. I know which one you're talking about. Okay, let me get the gift cards out. So I think what I'm gonna do, guys, is I think I'm gonna do um 2 winners tonight for the $25 gift cards each. And I wrote down everybody's name. Let me see. There's a couple on here I haven't wrote down because I'm gonna have my daughter pick it. pick the name. Let's see. For the winner. Let me go back up here because I want to make sure I got everyone. Enjoy. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pick 2 names. Let's see. Who else is there? I already got you all set and Ginger. Oh, Sasha. I didn't. Okay. Ginger, I got you. Let's see. And let me see. Real talk. I gotta get you 2. Let's see. Real talk. Oh, and everybody, listen up. Real talk. Let's see. Let me give you her. Everybody go and subscribe to Real Talk. Let me see. Let me find her real quick here so I can put her up here so you can see who she is. And maybe a lot of you guys are already subscribed to her. But she has a lot of good videos. And I think most of her videos she does, because I like to do a lot of Christian videos and, like stories about God but every now and then when I hear something about Nature Freak, it upsets me. I got to do a video on them. But Real Talk TV, this girl, she's devoted. I mean, I'm going to do everything I can to keep you guys updated on this too, because it kills my soul what he's doing to them girls. Now, before I go, does anybody want to come up and say anything, or does anybody else have anything to say before we do this contest? So this is Real Talk TV right here. If you guys want to go and check out her channel and subscribe to her, she does a really good job too. You'll like some of her videos that she does. Okay, I'm gonna pick out the first name. I was gonna have my daughter do it, but she's not here. So, okay, here's the first one, guys. Let's see. Okay, the first winner is SashaSoza. So you are the winner of a $25 Walmart gift card. Okay, I'm going to pick out the next one here. Shuffle it up in my hands here. Okay, and the next winner is Lisa Darby. So if you guys could, and then I'm going to do another $50 Walmart gift card and jewelry on March 1st. We're going to come back and do another live and announce the winner for that. So let's see. Well, I got to keep these separate. I'm going to post my email for you guys so you can email me and give me your address so I can get these sent out to you. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I think I'm just like you guys. I think we're all, I don't know. I think this nature boy has us all upset. Does anybody else have anything that, any more comments? Does anybody else want to join the chat? So yeah, okay. So congratulations to Shay. Oh, wait a minute. Sasha. Sorry, I don't know why I said Shay. And to Lisa Darby. So you guys make sure that you guys, you already watch Real Talk TV, Ginger. She has a lot of good videos on Nature Freak. Yes, Auset, we do. Yep. So let's all say a prayer for Tanisha tonight and just pray that her body gets healed, that her mind gets healed. She's stays as far away from Nature Freak as she can stay. Have a good night, everybody. Congratulations.